Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day today. My day's been great. Actually, I kind of gave myself permission to be a little lazy today. I didn't think that Amberlynn was gonna post. I didn't really feel like taking the time to do any other kind of content today. And I really wanted to watch Project Runway, and I was also keeping up with the results of the pressure cooker endurance competition on Big Brother. And so I was just like, you know what? Maybe we take today off. Right, Poe? Right? I don't know what he's doing. He's getting comfy. He's getting cozy. But anyways, while I was working out, in fact, Amberlynn did post, and I have a little bit of free time still before my Friday evening plans. So I thought, why not just try to get a little reaction in? We'll see how quickly I can or cannot edit it. You may see this Friday, you may see it Saturday. Either way, I hope you enjoy the video. We're gonna get into reacting to her latest video, which is called We Hooked Up, Medicine for Weight Loss, Apartment Tour, and Allergic Reaction Bar Vlog. And I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna guess 3 out of the 4 things mentioned in this title are probably answers to popsicle stick questions, if I'm being honest with you. I think the we hooked up question is probably a popsicle stick question. I think the medicine for weight loss is one, and she knows that right now people, if you don't know, a lot of people are speculating that she's on some kind of medicine that's helping her lose this weight, okay? And so I just know that she probably answered some kind of popsicle stick question about it, and it just so conveniently happened at a time where people were doing that. I don't know, maybe she is just addressing that as a rumor, as a concept, I don't know. And then I think the allergic reaction is probably something related to popsicle stick. That one, I feel like I could go either way on. It might not be, I might just be surprised and there's something she's allergic to, like eggs or something. But let me stop predicting, because I don't even know why I'm doing all that. I could just click on the video, we could push play, and I can find out the answer to all of those things. So, let's get to, shall we? Oh, I know I already did the let's get to thing, but I will note that she did post a community tab post asking if people wanted her to do all the weigh-ins in one video or like have them sprinkled throughout vlogs. I mean, y'all know where I stand on that. I kind of think I would prefer her to just do one video, and then maybe I just give you a quick recap about it, because I feel so bleak about that as a thing for her right now. But I don't know. For me, I also just wanted to say real quick that, like, I get occasionally asking your audience, like, what they want. I think that makes sense, like, being in tune with what they want. I just feel like she's constantly asking her audience for advice on what she should do with her content. And to some extent, I'm just like, girl, you're the content creator. You're the one that's creating this content. You do what you think is best, you know? But I do understand in general the concept of, like, let me, like, gauge my audience, see what they're interested in. Either way, I just wanted to share that because, I don't know, I feel like that might be indicative of what's to come. But let's really get to now, shall we?
Hey guys.
Hi.
Vlog. So today I have been just like super stressed with like moving companies.
Because I'm super stressed. Now wait a minute while I make you mine, do all the time. I'm so sorry. I will stop singing, but I do love New Jeans and I do love Super Shy. I was asked like what my favorite song was right now in this moment if I had to pick one, and it probably would be Super Shy. It's just so much fun.
Because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hire a moving company. How else is my stuff gonna get there? A U-Haul would have to be driven by someone, and I don't know anyone who wants to drive a U-Haul.
Well, how's your ass getting there? How are you planning to get there?
So we're not going to be doing that. So I think...
Also, though, I don't know why I'm saying all that. Like, I think it's totally makes sense that she would pay movers to physically move her stuff there. I do have to say, if she wants suggestions for movers, she should probably hit up my old girl, Darlene Michaud, because old Darlene is over here. The whole way I even got into her to begin with was just her ranting about a moving company called International Van Lines. And based on her recommendations, Amberlynn, make sure you stay far away from International Van Lines. I don't know what to tell you. It's a good moving company, but I've heard they're not great.
To do like a moving company, and it's so weird because some moving companies like pack your stuff for you, and I'm like, no. Nobody is touching my stuff. Like, even Feline tries to help me, and I'm like, no. I just have like some weird thing about like I need my stuff packed like my way. Might be a control thing. It might be part of that OCPD, you know what I'm saying? Which, before anyone gets offended, I was diagnosed with that. I had a whole video on it, like literally the day it happened. Sure. Shocked.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with wanting to like pack your own things. I think that's fine. I think that makes sense, especially because like when you get there, you're the one that has to unpack it all. So I would think you would want to know what's in what box and things like that. Like, that checks out for me. I don't think that's an awful thing. I do find it interesting that Wifey's trying to help you pack. Wifey said, let me help you. We gotta get this show on the fucking road. And Amberlynn said, no. I gotta do it all on my own.
So yeah, it's hard to find a moving company. I've called a few places to get like quotes and like how long it would take to get my stuff there and all of that stuff. By the way, people have noticed that I've been looking in the viewfinder. It's because my camera goes like out of focus a lot, and I edit it out, but I'm always like going up close and like clicking on it and stuff, so I'm just seeing if it's out of focus or in focus or whatever. So when you notice me doing that, that's what that's about.
I'm obsessed with like this moment right now that we're having, because after years and years of people like providing the critique, which I don't know that I've ever cared if she's looked at herself in the viewfinder or not, because I do catch myself looking in my little viewfinder sometimes, because I do love the way I look, and I do like to look at myself every once in a while. I also, my reasons are very similar. Like, I want to make sure I'm in focus, things like that. Or like I'm trying to see whatever Poe's doing, but obviously he's not in the chair anymore. But anyways, people have been accusing her of being narcissistic and looking at herself in the viewfinder for years on YouTube. So I'm just so fascinated that now all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're addressing this. Which also, by the way, this is not new behavior. You're looking in the viewfinder like you always do, bestie.
So, yeah, y'all, there's been a plot, like an actual plot twist in my life. Like, I've given a lot of updates, and a lot of people have, like, asked, like, you know, are you and Feline gonna get back together? Like, have you guys, like, hooked up or anything? And honestly, I have, like, tried my very hardest to not do that,
wait, she's about to prove me wrong, and the hooked up part is not about a popsicle stick question. That's not a popsicle stick question. Also, is she about to tell me her and Feline have been hooking up? Also, why do we need to know that? Also, why? Also, you need to get out of this house, girly girl. I thought it was done. I thought it was over. Wait, let me just let her talk, because maybe that's not what she's about to say.
Kiss her, not hug her, not anything. And I don't know, like, what happened last night, but we did hook up. I don't even know why I'm sharing this. It's just my journey of life. And I know a lot of people like question, like, why do you share so much on that has been...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This is not what I was anticipating today. I was not anticipating a return of that bomb-ass kitty cat. I was not. Oh, that kitty cat is on fire. Oh, God. I was not ready for this. I really thought this was going to be clickbait. It's also so funny to me because No, but she did not have to share this whatsoever. She didn't have to share this at all. And it's just so funny to me because she's like, oh yeah, I'll tell you about how last night I hooked up with my ex-girlfriend who still lives with me. But, you want to know what I'm doing to lose weight? Well, I can't tell you all that. A woman has to keep her secrets. A woman doesn't diet and tell. She does fucking tell, but she doesn't diet and tell. She doesn't let everybody know all of her secrets. I'm so glad I made time to react to this today. This is what I've been waiting for. Just like really ludicrous nonsense.
In my life for 10 years, I do not know how to stop. Like, I literally, I don't. And this is just like my journey of life, and it has definitely been a crazy little plot twist. I was not expecting it, and it kind of just happened. And I was expecting to wake up with like weird regret. Like, she was worried that I was going to wake up with regret, and then so it made me start beating into my head that I was going to. And I'm very much the type of person, I can't do casual sex. I can't. I never have. It's just not who I am. So
I'm just like trying to, I don't know, like because she's talking about it, I like to try to picture these things in my mind. Well, I don't like to picture these things in my mind, but I'm trying to picture it in my mind. Her just having some casual relations with Wifey. Wow. This is wild. It's a Friday. It's a Friday in August, and I was not anticipating this.
I was afraid that like weird feelings were gonna get involved, but it's so weird. I woke up with no regret. I woke up with no weird feelings, like, at all. I don't know why it happened or how it happened, but it just happened.
We'll see.
It literally just happened. And,
also, how does it, well, I don't know. I would like to know more. Like, does it just happen like that for people? Like, when you've been, like, separated? I don't know. Maybe it does. To be honest, I've only ever been in one, like, serious relationship, one official relationship, and it's with Noel. So I don't know, like, what that's like having an ex, like, and just casually having sex with them. I also find it hard to believe that it could just be casual, you know? Like, we literally sat and watched this girly pop cry for weeks about this. About how devastated she was that it was over, and talked about how she was gonna make Wifey sleep on the couch because she couldn't bear it for her to sleep in the same bed. So that's why I'm like, how does this just casually happen? I'm living. Best Amberlynn video we've had in a minute, okay? Maybe best video we've had since the actual breakup itself, to be honest.
I don't know. We're not getting back together. I know a lot of people think that, assume that. They say that we flirt on camera. I think that we just have that, like, I was going to say weird. I mean, it is kind of weird because we're not together anymore. We do have that, like, connection. I don't know what to say, but we just know that we cannot be together. We can't. Like, even just through this, like, moving journey, it's just been so stressful. And
listen, I don't have any kind of problem with some casual, no strings attached interrelations in the bedroom, okay? No issue there for me whatsoever. I just don't know that I believe that you're capable of doing that with Wifey. I feel like in a couple days we could very easily get, like, you breaking down and being sad about this hookup. Because I'm also just like, what's the point of you bringing this up right now? Like, you obviously feel some type of way about it happening to the extent that you said, I'm going to share this with my YouTube audience. And you're a girly pop that doesn't share everything with your YouTube audience. In fact, normally you just vague book about things that may or may not be happening, not on camera.
Like, we just, I don't know. There's been a little bit of bumping heads for sure, but
it sounds like there has been some bumping of some heads, you know?
Yeah, it's, I don't know. That's just a little update on.
Oh, thank you so much. Honestly, we can stop the video there. We 3 minutes and 24 seconds in, I've been thoroughly entertained and amused today.
Taking some paper and I'm taking a pen and I'm like creating a timeline for like, okay, so this is the day I have to arrive at my apartment. So when do I leave this apartment? When do I turn in the keys? And then this and that. Like there's so many little like tiny odds and ends, so many I's to dot and T's to cross, and it's just been stressing me out like so much. We're slowly figuring it out. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm so stressed. If anyone...
the just like sudden transition from like, yeah, old Wifey and I, we went about it. We did it. We had sex. And then... well, I'm just crossing some I's, dotting some T's. No, crossing some T's, dotting some I's about this move. The just like sudden abrupt transition to that new topic, also very funny to me. Let's just keep going.
I don't know if you guys just saw a gnat. Did you guys see that gnat? I don't know if you guys did.
Listen,
there was a gnat crawling right in front of me.
I'm not searching.
Fly, as some people call it. But
I'm not searching for the bugs in your hair. I know a lot of people are. I'll wait until it makes it to Twitter, but I'm not out here. I do have a magnifying glass. I could be looking, but I ain't no fucking Nancy Drew. I'm not Detective Stabler. I'm not the CSI forensics department. I'm not trying to find all these things in your video. I'll just wait for something that small, okay? I'm almost 35 years old. My eyes aren't looking for small shit like that, okay?
If any of you know of any good, like, moving companies or whatever it may be,
wait.
Let me know.
Actually, the gag would be to suggest International Van Lines Tour. Y'all want to go suggest Darlene's favorite moving company to Amberlynn? I didn't know she was taking suggestions legitimately.
I just saw the gnat again. Because your girl needs help. I have gotten quotes from a few places, and I don't know. There's one that I have in mind that probably makes the most sense and has the best reviews, but I'm just curious. So message me on Instagram, y'all, and let me know. Moving companies that are long distance and that you recommend. Thank you. Hey guys.
You're welcome. I haven't done anything. I'm about to message her and be like, have you heard? Actually, I can't. She has me blocked on Instagram. But that's why, if y'all want to suggest International Van Lines Tour.
So it is the next day. I have not vlogged all day today.
I haven't vlogged all day.
I'm kind of sucking on the vlogging area the last few days. But I just want to say I'm kind of excited. I'm actually about to get ready.
I kind of like this little hair moment she has. It's like half up, half down. That's kind of like, she doesn't do that often. I enjoy this.
I'm kind of excited because tomorrow I have a virtual tour with the apartment that I am going to be moving in. No, I have not done that yet. I know I'm doing things a little bit out of order. I just have high hopes for this place.
I have high hopes for the living. Isn't she the one that used to always break out into that? Didn't she used to always sing that?
So that is what is happening tomorrow, and I'm really excited for that. I will say I am a little anxious because we all know sometimes photos don't do the place justice, but yeah, the virtual tour is tomorrow, and
I'm actually a little nervous.
I'll definitely let you guys know how it goes in this vlog. And I also found out today that I might be allergic to crab.
Oh my gosh, so many of these things not coming from popsicle sticks. But also, how the fuck are you allergic to crab? I'm pretty sure I've seen her have crab multiple times on this channel.
I had some crab today, and I noticed every single time I have real crab, my nose itches so bad. Like when I have sushi, it's always imitation crab, never have an issue. But anytime I have real crab, I itch really bad. And like I never put two and two together. I always blamed it like on the seasoning. But
this feels like a moment where I need to go and do another compilation of like all the times she's eaten crab and never had an issue. I actually don't know if I have that kind of time today, but if I do, I'll see if I can include some kind of compilation for y'all, because I just feel like she's setting herself up for another I thought you were allergic to eggs situation type of deal. Because I know her ass is saying all this now, and a week from now is going to show herself eating some crab from a seafood boil or something.
So this was a shrimp and crab Alfredo pasta. Wasn't the best thing I've ever had. I'm obsessed with. Just want to share with you guys everything that I get in mine. Ginger, cucumber, edamame, wasabi peas, egg, spicy crab. And when I get seafood boil, it has some potatoes. It comes with like a normal side of rice. There's some shrimp, crab, sausage. Ooh, a poke bowl. I don't know. Last time I had poke bowl, the crab had like a really weird taste to it, and I said no. And then here, this is a shrimp I've never had before. It's like sea bass and crab. I got seafood boil. She gets mussels. I get crab. Right now, we're actually picking up an order for seafood boil. I'm super excited. I'm gonna have some crab legs. So what I have is edamame, cucumber, avocado, fried tofu, spicy crab. There's like this crab stuff, but I'm like full, so I didn't finish it. Some bagel crisp that I'm actually going to dip in some Cajun crab dip. I got some croutons. Crunchy blue. It's literally just crab.
But like the seasoning's never spicy. Like there's never a reason to like make me itch. So I just thought that's like the
You know why you're probably itching. You know why you're probably itching. It's all them bugs. They're making a little itchy.
So that actually, yeah, that happened. Like we're really close, I'm sorry, but I don't know if you guys can see, like my nose is like super red right here because I was itching like a mad woman.
I can't really tell.
My nose kind of hurts, I'm not gonna lie. Like
it maybe looks a little pink, but it mostly looks the same as it always does, bestie.
Itching so bad. And I heard that a lot of adults start to actually have allergic reactions to shellfish when they're an adult. So I'm an adult.
Well, then maybe a compilation doesn't matter because it seems like her argument is, oh, I just developed this allergy. It just happened. I just heard. I just found out.
I've never had this issue, but then again, when I think back, I've never really had like real crab. It's been like just this year.
Well, then maybe the compilation does matter because she says she's never had real crab before. I feel like that might be a lie. Because I feel like I do know she does get sushi a lot, and a lot of times that can be imitation crab. But I feel like she's had actual, like, crab from, like, some kind of, like, seafood boil or, like, seafood place before. But also, maybe I'm making shit up. My memory ain't great. I remember a lot of stuff, but not everything. I'd really have to go look.
In, like, real crab, and I've experienced it every time. Never really thought about it. And then I just noticed today that it was, like, worse than ever. And I was like, okay, we need to see what the hell this is. So, I don't know. My friend told me that's what it could be. Google told me that's what it could be.
Some of y'all explained, because I was like, who the fuck is the sushi friend? Because I truly didn't remember who the fuck she was talking about. And y'all did remind me in the comments that there was one time where she ordered sushi. She took a picture of it because she said her friend wanted to see it or something. And so she sent her friend a picture of the sushi she got from takeout. So that's the sushi friend, who I think is different than Sasha, who she gave a birthday shout out to, and who I think is also maybe different than, I don't know if it's the same friend or not, as the friend who told her that she should weigh in. And of course, all of these friends are like alleged, right? Because, I mean, who knows if they exist or not? I don't know.
Definitely adding up for me. If you eat something, it makes you itch, you might be allergic. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow after the...
All right, Dr. Lynn, medicine woman, knowing how allergies work.
Tour. So I'm just in the middle of doing my makeup, and Feline goes, how about you tell them? What, are you shy all of a sudden?
What you mean?
Trump thing was funny.
Oh, that I'm making it my phone background? His mugshot?
So, it gets released today, the mugshot?
He says he's surrendering at 7:30 today.
Yeah, she said that Trump's mugshot is gonna be her wallpaper on her phone. The background. What do you guys think of that?
Wait, this was the so funny and hilarious thing that you wanted Wifey to say on camera? that was the hilarious joke. See, this is why I'm like, for a while, Wifey was just fully not in the videos. I can't remember what Amberlynn's reasoning was for that. But I do think it's a little weird that all of a sudden Wifey is coming back into the background of videos and things like that. Like, something's going on here. But also, that was not funny, nor needed in the video. Like, also, not surprised that Amberlynn is just so unaware of what's happening in the world that she didn't know that Donald Trump's mugshot was coming out on the day that it did. Like, totally checks out that she is unaware of the world happening around her.
God, I cannot. But hello.
Hi.
Welcome to a new vloggity vlog. Well, actually, no.
This isn't new.
A new vlog.
We're halfway through a vlog.
Welcome to a new day, folks. So, you know what?
It's a brand new day. Nothing's standing in my way.
We're stepping outside of the box today. We're not going to wear hoops.
What are we wearing?
These guys. It's like a little face. And it's layered. There's like
a
black part and a gold part.
Layers.
So
I also have layers.
I know. I always have them in my ear. But whenever I'm vlogging or whenever I'm talking to someone, they're never like, no one's in my ear talking to me. So, don't worry. Today is my...
Then take it out. It looks so silly. I mean, live your truth. But like... If you're going to be here acting annoyed that people don't understand why you have it in your ear, then just take it out. Or ignore those people.
Hi. She's right
Hi.
here. Today is my virtual tour, so I'm excited for that. And I told you guys I would let you know how that goes, so I'm going to still do that.
I would love to know.
I'm just getting ready for the day.
Wait,
my
so...
tour is not for another hour and a half, so...
I kind of thought the apartment tour part of the title was going to be her, like, showing a more empty version of the apartment she lives in now. But is she really going to show us a tour of the new apartment place before she even gets there? I don't know, Bestie. It feels a little bit like... you're asking to get doxxed. It feels like not... I mean, I don't think you should dox her even if she, like, puts enough information out there to do it, but it feels like you're doing too much before you even get there.
So, I have some time to just, like... Oh,
unless, of course, this is not where she's actually going to end up living and she's just, like, trying to throw people off the scent or something like that.
Y'all.
Oh, here we are. Here we are, back with the comedy. Back with the comedians. Also, wait, does she... She's got... Is Wifey still saved in her phone as Baby Daddy? With the little emoji? Do you want me to do that again? Emoji? Do you know what I'm talking... That says Baby Daddy. Is this a text message from Wifey? You need to change her name. You need to change her name. This is why you're just casually hooking up. You're over here calling her your baby daddy. Stop.
Feline's dreams have just been, like, made true. Why am I laughing so hard? I'm sorry if you like Donald Trump. My heart is with you. This is gonna be her. This is gonna be her wallpaper. She's also gonna get a poster of it. He looks so cute. I love that for him.
Oh, it's just listen. I don't care whose feelings I hurt. I don't like Donald Trump. I think he's awful. Fight about it in my comments. I don't care. But this is not comedy. Amberlynn is just sitting here wheezing over a picture. I'm like, where are the jokes?
Where are the jokes?
Because there have have been funny people on the Twitter that have made some funny jokes about it, okay? All you're doing is wheezing about how Wifey's gonna put this as the background on her phone. That's so funny. It's hilarious. That little fire kitty cat action she had has really gone to her head. It's suddenly made her think all kinds of things are funny, apparently.
What a cute little mugshot. Aww. Rarity, do you like that? Rarity, right here. That's Donald Trump. Rarity. Rarity, right here.
Your cat doesn't give a shit. Let's move the fuck on.
Okay, you guys, so I want to give a little update on the virtual apartment tour.
Okay.
So I want to say that the apartment looked different than the photos, which is actually not a bad thing.
Okay.
Normally, I feel like it would be a bad thing, but in my opinion, I feel like it looked even better during the tour. So I'm very happy about that. I am happy about my choice. I don't know. Somehow I managed to always make it happen. This is not the first time. This is not my first rodeo.
It kind of feels like it's your first rodeo, and something tells me at least for the past 2 places you've lived, the people doing most of the work were Destiny and Becky. Let's just be very fucking serious.
An apartment. Obviously, I've lived a few places before, but something about this time, like knowing that I'm going to be traveling kind of far, I think is what made me more anxious, to be honest. So yeah, that went really good. And I also,
listen, now that she's talked about how she's hiring movers and she doesn't have anybody who can drive a U-Haul for her, I really want to know more about how she's getting to wherever she's going. I would like to know more about that, because homegirl doesn't drive, and on top of that, she has complained in the past about how just being in the car for like 1 to 2 hours causes her body to swell and hurt and ache and things like that. So I'm just like, what's the game plan, Sister Sue? I need to know.
This is completely off topic, but that's fine. That's me. I like to jump all over the place. I asked you guys on a community post.
Also, I'm very thrilled that she didn't actually show anything in the tour. I don't know. Some part of me was like, is she really dumb enough to do that? And I was like, yeah, she could be. But I'm glad she didn't show any actual stuff from the apartment.
If you guys want me to do my daily weigh-ins once a week.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
One time, a one video moment. Or if you guys want to see them throughout the week. Because honestly, I want to tell you guys throughout the week, because I'm just like so proud of myself.
Well then, if that's what you want to do, this is my whole point. If that's what you want to do, you're the content creator. Just do it. Just do it. And honestly, for me, if you want my opinion, I don't think she does, but if you want my opinion, honestly, truly, I could go either way. Honestly. I mean, I would really like to just have it all in one video, and that way I could just paraphrase it for y'all. But then if she does include it in her regular vlogs, then it's not going to be that long of a segment, and we can just keep it moving, you know? We can acknowledge it while we're reacting and then move on. I mean, of course, also, she's not doing any of this for me, but I'm just saying, like, she did ask what her audience wanted, and I am a proud Amberlynn Reid audience member, okay?
And honestly, before I look at the results, I do want to clarify one thing that I have heard around the rumor meal here.
Not the rumor meal. Is that some special meal you get at McDonald's? Kind of like a Happy Meal? You gotta go get the rumor meal.
I'm taking like diuretics, or I'm taking a medicine.
Oh,
no.
So none of this stuff is coming from the popsicles. Thank God. Wonderful. But the rumor meal is bringing us the medicine for weight loss conversation.
Oh, no. I'm actually actively not on any medicine at all.
None?
Not even for my mental health.
Oh, God.
We can talk about that some other time.
Yeah, when did that happen? When did that happen all of a sudden?
And honestly, I haven't felt better. I have not felt better. Medicine definitely messes with your brain, and
I haven't felt better, so it didn't help you? It didn't help? Is she... I feel like she's trying to say, I've never felt better, meaning, like, I've never felt better now that I'm off the medicine. But she said, I haven't felt better, right? I'm not mishearing her?
And honestly, I haven't felt better. I have not felt better.
I have not felt better. So is she trying to say that, like, after getting off all the medicine, she doesn't feel better. It hasn't helped. But the tone of where this message is going makes it sound like she's about to say, like, she has, in fact, felt so much better. This is one part where I do think it matters that she doesn't know how to communicate. Because I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to say here, bestie?
Medicine definitely messes with your brain, and I was on medicine for bipolar for like 6 years, and I was getting like accustomed to feeling a certain way, and now that I've been off of it it's been almost 2 months now, I feel so much better. And I've also stopped taking medicine for my anxiety because I haven't really had any. Like I said, we could talk about that some other time, but
you haven't really had any anxiety. What do you call that, like, almost entire month of you, like, stressing out and crying and all of that over Wifey and the breakup? And I swear you've probably said at least once in the past month or two that you've been anxious. Which, like, not to say that just because she's anxious that she needs to be on medicine for that, and that, like, you can't deal with those things without medicine. I have generalized anxiety disorder, and I don't take any medicine, and I've learned other ways to manage my anxiety. So it's obviously possible, but I'm just like, I feel like it's not entirely truthful to say that you haven't really had any anxiety. But okay, alright, whatever works. I'm glad you're feeling better.
But long story short, I have not felt such clear-headed in a very long time. But no, I'm not taking any medicine, and it just makes me so sad that, like, people would automatically, like, jump there and assume that just because, like, I'm on track and I am losing weight. But I guess it makes sense as well.
Okay, I'm glad you came around to it, because I'm like, you've given next to no information about what you're doing, and all of a sudden you've lost 14 pounds in 5 days? Like, I think it's fair for people to be like, where's this coming from? How did you do this all of a sudden?
And it partially is my fault because I'm never on track and I'm never losing weight.
Okay.
And it's like only that I am.
Okay.
And I don't want to, like, share what I'm doing. I guess I can understand why people would be like, well, she's taking a diuretic. Like, what is she doing? So I guess I understand that to an extent. Partially my fault, but no, I am not taking any medicine at all. This is all strictly me. So...
Wow.
Anyways.
Weight loss queen, Amberlynn Reed. Yes, let's fucking go.
According to the results, so far we have over 2,000 votes, and 63% wants updates throughout the week in vlogs.
Okay.
So lucky for you guys, I have some weigh-in updates.
I should have fucking guessed. She's like, well, good news then. I get to talk about my fucking weight today. Get out of here. This vlog, actually, I don't know what's going on with me, but I am loving all of it. I'm having such a good time today watching this video.
So just a little reminder, I do want to put my weigh-in for the 14th right here.
543.0 pounds.
And then I'm going to put my weigh-in from Monday. So Monday was the 21st. So
Wait. I know the answer to this because I think she's answered this before. That she has started recently putting these clips in here, like clips from like videos that literally just happened, just in case people don't watch every video of hers. I get it. I think she just as easily could have said, I started at this weight on this day, I was this weight on Monday, and now this is what my weight is today.
I'm gonna put that right here.
I mean, with the clip for today's weigh-in.
So I lost over 14 pounds that week.
Okay.
And I want to show you my weigh-in for Wednesday, which was yesterday, the 23rd. So I'm going to put that here.
Hey guys, so I'm about to weigh in.
Wait. I just also had this thought. Does that mean... Does that mean that first official weigh-in video, she had that video and it was titled like first official weekly weigh-in or whatever. Does that mean that it was the first and last? Like, does that mean we're not going to get another weekly weigh-in at this point? That's rich. That's rich, and that checks out for Amberlynn Reed. Just starting something and never coming back to it after the first time you do it. Yep.
Today is August 23rd.
Okay.
I'm sure it's Wednesday. So, let's do it.
Let's go.
Hello.
It's ready.
Ready. 527.4 pounds.
Okay.
7.4. So, we're slowly moving in the right direction.
Let's go.
So today is actually Thursday, the 24th, and I did weigh in, so let me put that here.
Y'all,
we're weighing ourselves multiple days in a row again. Okay.
myself, it's literally the middle of the day, but I have on like jewelry that I want to take off, my bra, but who cares? Let's do this weigh-in. So it's August 24th.
She's worried about what that jewelry is gonna add to the scale. Okay.
By the way, I just wanted to check in, so let's do it.
Hello. It's ready. 524.8 pounds.
524.8? Holy shit. I was not expecting that. That's a big drop from last time. Okay.
So that means in 10 days, I'm down over 18 pounds.
I am curious how this went from like, I'm gonna just weigh in one day a week and I'm not gonna weigh in multiple days in a row because like I don't want to get discouraged. I wonder if she'd be doing all of this if she wasn't getting on the scale and it was going down every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so far, she's been pretty fortunate that it's always trended in the right direction. And I'm just like, if it wasn't doing that, would we one, be weighing herself anyways? Which I think maybe she might weigh herself regardless. But then two, would you be filming and then uploading those weigh-ins to the internet if you weren't doing what you were supposed to? Because originally this did start off of like, I'm just doing this weekly. Interesting.
Yeah, that's absolutely unbelievable. I feel so much better. Just simple tasks like walking Twinkie, just like, packing, cleaning, like things just seem easier, and it's only...
It's all getting easier just in the span of 1 week, girly. In just the span of 1 week? All right, go off. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad. I don't know if I believe it, but I'm glad that you say you are.
18 pounds, and I know it's a lot of water weight, but I think we're kind of moving into the fat area. So I don't know. I feel better. I feel lighter on my feet, and I just want to keep going. And
Let's go.
I'm coming closer and closer to telling you guys what I'm doing. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with it.
So this is so silly then. This is so silly then because so far you said that you don't want to tell people because you feel like every time you do tell people, it messes you up. To a large extent, I agree with that from your track record and history. I feel like every time you come on here and start talking about what you're doing, that's when you start to fall off again. So why are we doing all this? Why are you going to mess up the progress you had if you say that that's something that doesn't work for you? Why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? Especially if you're already in your head saying, I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with it. Why are we doing it? Please help me understand. Please, I'm begging.
I'm no doctor. I'm no nutritionist. You guys
We know.
That. So
we know.
Don't take my advice. Don't follow what I'm doing.
I would never.
Something like that.
I would
When the time
never.
does come, there will be lots of disclaimers. Do not copy me. But it's just what is making me feel the best right now. Physically, mentally, just everything. So
right now is a good thing to emphasize for sure. Right now it feels better.
I had to give the update. I'm just like so proud. Okay, you guys, it's the end of the night. I want to finish this video, get it edited.
All right,
and
let's
I will
go.
see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye, girly pop. What a fun video. Listen, y'all fucking haters, you Zachary Michael haters that are like, you're always so negative. I'm gonna bookmark this video because I had so much fucking fun today. And that was all thanks to Amberlynn Reed. I really enjoyed myself. She really entertained me today, okay? So if you think I never have anything positive to say, I'm gonna bookmark this video and make you watch it in the future because I had a good time and I really appreciate Amberlynn for this content she provided today. Thank you so much, Amberlynn. Appreciate it. Anyways, that is all I have time for today because I got other stuff to do today. But if you're brand new to my channel and you enjoyed today's video as much as I did, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all of my social media, including my new channel where I upload Twitch streams, and you can watch them there without having to download Twitch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I love you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!